Hello, fabulous Pisces. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of September 2017, looking at life and love. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What an amazing time it is. What an amazing month it is. We have got a very active sky, but it is especially active for you. In fact, of all the zodiac out there, it is really you that is set to experience the most active month with a whole lot going on. So before I jump into that, let me just say, a big part of the month is having to do with the eclipses that took place last month. You might want to watch those videos again that I did of the monthly horoscopes last month, because what transpires now is the activation of the eclipse point. So there'll be a furthering of clarity, a furthering of blessings, and how that speaks to your life with the eclipses, as I mentioned last month, is actually going to speak to you in much more personal ways than might have appeared necessarily last month. So let me say that again. Last month we had the solar eclipse take place. The solar eclipse took place in a part of the sky that has to do with like work. It has to do with your day-to-day reality and existence and little rituals and practices that you do each and every day that affirm your current reality, that affirm your state of health, that affirm your level of skill in the work you're doing. You're now going to have further clarity on that in the early part of the month, but you're also going to have blessings on that as we move into the month. But here's the difference. Right around the clarity in the early part of the month, when Mercury stands still on the eclipse point, we're also going to have a full moon in your sign, and it is going to be happening very close to Neptune in your sign as well. So it looks like it isn't just about what's happening at work. It isn't just about what's happening with your health and how well you're taking care of yourself, but there is something very personal, very meaningful transpiring at the same time, where you are understanding yourself and your identity differently. There's a deep connection to a spiritual energy. And at the same time, there's something to be said here for feeling very plugged into source at this time. I've been saying that this is an almost miraculous energy as well. So the clarity that comes, the information that comes, the further insights that arrive in some way affirm a sense of miracles and possibilities and inspiration for you on a very personal level. There's the ability to be redefined in some way where you start to identify with things and understand your heart of hearts very differently as a result of the further information and the clarities that come through. So in this way, the eclipse isn't just about the eclipse. It isn't just about what happened last month and what may continue to happen, but there's a very immediate connection that you're making to the information that arises for you now. And you're able to take it and benefit from it on the deepest, most personal and important spiritual levels. So that has its power, certainly. But also this month, yes, we have that full moon in your sign. And when that happens, it tends to be an emotional time. Lots of truths will be arising for you. So there's that external truth that leads you to an internal truth. And these are truths about yourself. Where is it that you truly are being yourself in the world and with yourself? And where is it that you're not? So again, lots of very dreamy, miraculous energy around this. So it does look good overall. It does look like a lift overall, where you are feeling like you're understanding something of the wisdom playing out. And that is a beautiful thing. But as we move further into the month, the energy changes and it becomes more about another person. Love becomes a lot more of the focus. It is a new moon, which does suggest a new beginning transpiring for you. And this new moon is speaking with Saturn. And it is speaking to Saturn in a type of conversation that astrologers call a square, which ultimately says that there may be some questions, there may be some tension, there may be a feeling of looking at who you are and where you are based on another person. There could also be a desire to be with another person that comes up very strongly, but ultimately this is showing you something about where you are in love and why, and where it is that you are ready for a fresh start. So for those of you in an established bond, there is a sense of a new beginning with your partner. Now, again, there may be some factors there that suggest some delays, suggest things not moving as quickly as you may like. There may be a lot of hope in the beginning of the month that then lends itself to, okay, these are the details. This is the reality. How does another person factor into this? So if you're in an established bond, taking them into consideration is going to be a part of this. If you are in a business alliance, taking their part into consideration for what it is that you really want to do, what you really hoped you could do, is going to be a part of this. And how they are speaking to what it is that you most desire to do is going to be part of how you realize this energy. For others out there, if you're open to meeting someone new, it is possible that you meet somebody at this time. But keep in mind that because of the way that Saturn's speaking, it does look like there may be either some delays around fully realizing that connection with that person, or there may be some factors that are less than ideal that do suggest that you may have to wait a little bit before you're fully able to step into this relationship. Or it could be that because of factors that are less than ideal, you know that this is ultimately a representative of a new beginning in love for you, whether or not it's with this person. And that can include if you are in an established bond as well. Because of that, looking at things as they actually are, this is about you starting fresh in love. And so if you are with the right person, then you will see through any delays. You will be able to continue to be diligent. But if you are with a person that is not the right person for you, that's going to start to become much more obvious, especially as we get to this new moon, and you'll be able to make a choice from that sense of understanding. What I love about this month for you, what I'm very excited about this month for you, is that there really is a sense of connection to the best of you, the most inspired part of you, and that part of you that can have faith in yourself and in your future. And absolutely you can. That moment of spiritual insight and clarity comes early in the month. Hold it, cherish it, see it through, and it will be just the motivation you need to help you to see the perfection that is playing out in all moments that transpire now. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful for it. You can get a video just like this each and every week, as well as special horoscopes like the Jupiter Special Horoscope, which is live right now for superstars online at astrofabulous.com or nadiyashah.com. Sign up to be one of my superstars and get instant access to expanded video scopes every week and beyond that as well. Well, I look forward to meeting you in the superstar space. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.